guys, it's your girl Xee and Cyn, and we're back with another one. And today we're checking out 4 things we love about living in the UK. Americans, these are Americans living in the UK, and this is Matt and Blair Family Channel. This the Family Adventures. We're getting this from their channel. The link will be in the description below. Please go over and show them some love. They have amazing content on their channel. Straight up, no going around it. No, yeah. We're going to get right into this. Hello, our fam. Hope you guys are doing okay. Let's get into this one. Here we go, right about now.
Hi, I hope you're having a lovely day. My day is going great. The weather's nice. It's a little cool today. I have on my jacket. And so I'm just sitting outside and I'm just enjoying the weather, the birds, the whole outdoor experience today. It's really good. So my name is Mac. And about 8 months ago, my family and I, we moved from the United States to the UK. My wife and I both have jobs here. Our kids are enrolled in school, and we're just really settling in as British residents. And so we're really enjoying it. And I wanted to take a moment to talk about 4 things that I really like about living here in Great Britain. And the first thing on that list is the bread. I know you may have heard that before, but the bread in the US, it's not great. It's just, it's functional. I mean, you can take it, you can put a piece down, you can put some things on it, and you put your other piece. And it's more of a transport mechanism to get the flavor and the food from the food into your mouth, right? The bread itself is a transport mechanism. It's not something that is imparting flavor into the dish or the sandwich or whatever you're eating with, or whatever you're eating, right? The bread doesn't really add much to it. It's just kind of there. Not so here with the bread here in the UK. My kids really enjoy the bread. They really love it. They eat sandwiches with gusto, so to speak. And so they would just kind of really have a good time with enjoying the bread. The flavors are just so good. We really appreciate it. The next thing that I really like about being here.
Can you imagine? I need to show you the video from Adventures and Naps about breaded bread and the sugar. Okay. No. I'm not even going to explain it to you. British bread is breaded. American bread is no bread. Period. Pint blank.
It's still food related, and that is going to be the cheese. Recently, I had an opportunity to get some cheese from the United States, and I ate it, and I couldn't even taste it. It was so bland. It just didn't have any flavor. It had no kick, no punch, nothing to it to make you be like, this is cheese. However, when we eat cheese here in the UK, it's just really good, really flavorful. We've really grown to like it. We will only buy, certain brands. We really enjoy those cheeses, and we have a good time eating them. So the first 2 things that I really like about living here are both food related. And since we're talking about food, I'll go in and throw in a bonus on my little list, which is going to be the fish and chips. I've done a whole video where I talk about the fish and chips, which is totally new. Before I lived here, of course, I've had fried fish before, but not fried cod. And so the cod and the haddock and some of the other types of fish that you could get from the fish shops, those are really good. So we really, enjoy that as well. So if I'm going to talk about food, I have to talk about the fish and chips. That's what I've enjoyed in England. Hopefully soon I get an opportunity to travel up to Scotland, and I'm looking forward to trying some of the food, some of the more classic Scottish dishes. And then I get an opportunity to get to Wales. I want to try some of that as well. But right now it's the English food, and it's also the fish and chips. So those are some of the things that I really enjoy. But moving away from the table and kind of moving into the car is I actually enjoy driving here.
Guys, we've heard it about your cheese.
Yes.
We know about the chocolate because we've been enjoying that.
Yes.
But when it comes to cheese, the selection that you have and the taste of your cheese, I'm about to show her a cheese video as well. She hasn't seen it. So she don't know this because I've seen it on Island Girlz P.O. So that's why I can be over here behaving like, baby. But the fish and chips, we've heard it.
Yes.
We've heard it. And the Sunday roast, we've heard it. Because, listen, yeah.
Yep.
And bread,
Yes.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
I haven't tasted any of these stuff, but I'm here to brag that I know it has to be the best of the best. It's just the truth. That's it.
Yeah.
You kind of get to know the rules of the road, you can really appreciate it. One quick example is in the United States, when you're driving and you come up to a red light, you stop. But depending on the circumstances, you can still turn. You can go and was weird. I'm sorry. I'm outside. I'm in nature. So there are like birds and I don't know, geese making all kind of noises in the background. And I thought it was a person or something. I didn't know what that was, but I think it's just a bird. Okay. Um, the nature here is really cool. The place where I live at here is really nice. There are birds all over the place. There are bunnies. I've never seen so many bunny rabbits, and I understand now where Peter Rabbit came from. But I've never seen so many rabbits. Not so many frogs though. I've only seen one frog since I've been here. I digress. Let me get back on topic. And I was talking about driving, and I was talking about specifically stopping at a red light. So when you stop at a red light, depending on the circumstances, you can't make a right turn legally in the U.S. Here in the UK, it's pretty simple. When you hit a red light, you stop. That's it. If it's a red light, you stop. When the light turns yellow and green, you can go. Until that happens, you stop. So that's something, just a quick example of the driving and how it's easier here than in the States. You don't have to do that extra thinking about, can I turn on this red light? Is it allowed in this circumstance? Nope. Red light, you stop. And actually staying with the theme of driving, another thing that I really enjoy about living here is the lack of stress specifically related to driving and commuting. I lived 17 years in the Washington, D.C. area in the DMV, which stands for D.C., Virginia, Maryland. And I lived in D.C., I lived in Maryland, I lived in Virginia during that period. I moved around, but the commute is so horrendous. For the last 6 years that I lived there, I had a 55-mile one-way commute in the morning. My job was 55 miles from home. I had to drive up a very long 4-lane highway, hit the beltway, circle around the district, and kind of head out another 30 minutes or so after that. So my drive in the morning was about an hour and 15 to an hour and 30 minutes. The overall drive, like going and coming, was 110 miles a day, and I was losing about 3 hours a day just on the commute. And I did that for 6 years. So get here, living in the UK. I live in England here in the Midlands. My commute is much shorter, much more pleasurable, much more enjoyable. I don't lose all that time. It's not all the stop and go traffic. So I really enjoy that. I really appreciate having a better commute. And that improves my better and overall quality of life. And so that would be the last thing that I would say I really enjoy.
You can't beat that.
No, you can't.
Because, like he said, the confusion of turning on the red light.
Yeah, that is true. I've experienced that myself here in Alaska too. There's like certain area on the highway and it's red, but it doesn't say you cannot go. But here in Alaska, you can turn on red. So it's kind of like you're confused. Should I go? Should I wait? It's confusing a little bit.
And it varies from state to state.
Yes.
Oh, not even state to state, from city. In some cities.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even more confusion.
Yeah, because in some cities, area you can turn in another city, because you know how they are with their rules and road. I'm like, this is stupid. So it depends on where you are.
Dang.
It's crazy.
That is.
So it's utter confusion.
It is.
So somebody coming from outer state and coming here who never turned on the red, and you're sitting at and the light is red and you can turn, and the person who is used to it is like, why is this dodo bird sitting here and not moving?
Yeah.
You understand? It just caused chaos on the road. And then when you talk about commuting, of course, if you have less time on the road and you can spend more time with family and you'll be at peace. It's less stressful indeed.
It makes sense.
Yeah. And one thing I love about the UK, a lot of stuff are in close proximity.
Yeah.
It's not, the roads may be narrower, if it's
narrow. You're good. We got you.
If it's a word.
Narrow.
But it is worth it. Next thing.
Is that I find the UK to be a very pleasant place to be as far as stress. I'm not stressed here. I don't feel the same amount of stress that I felt in the United States. It's just not weighing on me as heavily. And I've asked my wife about this, and she said the same thing. She just doesn't feel as much stress as we both felt in the United States. And so that in itself is worth the reason to move, that alone, to be able to get away from stress. Stress kills, right?
Yeah.
And so we don't want that to happen. And those are the things that we really enjoy about living here in the UK, that we really look forward to when we wake up in the morning, an easier commute. When we're going out to eat, we enjoy the fish and chips, we enjoy the cheese, the breads, Oh, and I didn't even mention the pastries. I know I'm a bit of a foodie, but the pastries here are phenomenal. They're really great, better than almost any pastries you can get in the United States. There are a few home cooked cakes and pies. Of course, apple pie in the States can come is on par, but just the pastries here are really a level above. And so those are just things that I really enjoy. I have been here about 8 months, and that's kind of been my experience thus far. I'll probably roll up another one of these at about a year. My wife and I sit down and talk about, what we think and what that 1 year mark has been like for us. And but up until this point, it's been good. Food, good. Driving, easier, and stress lower. Right? That summarize it. So
Oh, sorry.
thank you, and until the next time, take.
And this is crazy because it's like him. He noticed these changes within 8 months of being there, not even a year. Dang,
That's awesome.
yeah.
And we did his footpath
We
video. So if
did.
you haven't seen that one, we
Check
were
it
in
out.
shock when
Yeah.
we saw that one. I was like, what? You can roam free? But yeah, great channel that he has there. And you if to me, if there's a way where you have to move from one place to the next to add less stress in your life,
Why not?
why not?
Yeah.
Go for it.
You might have to give some stuff away, but why not?
Yeah, listen, it's worth it.
Yes.
Longevity of life is more important
Yeah.
than being stressed about. And food. You can't go around good food.
And good company.
Good food and laughter and company. You can never
Pub
beat.
life. Just pub life.
She knows she got me with that one. It's your girl Z.
And Cyn.
And we're run.
Yeah.
And Jude over here reading his book.
Yes.
We're running out of here. If there's anything that you'd like us to check out, let us know in the comment section. We got you.
Yes.
PO box is below.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.